Hey guys, Rockingtheblade here. Once again, what's up, everybody? Hope you guys had at the time of recording this. Hope you guys had a fantastic Valentine's Day. So you can see I'm wearing for the occasion. I'm wearing like this cool red shirt that you can tell is from Persona that I got from SharkRobot.com. Unfortunately, Shark Robot being a small company, they don't sell their shirt no more. Hopefully, maybe with high demand, it will come back. But unfortunately, they don't sell their shirt anymore. So I'm glad I managed to get it when I did. I got it for my birthday, so it's pretty neat. Red. Valentine's Day. But speaking of Valentine's Day, we got an amazing gift. We got the official trailer to Zack Snyder's Justice League. Honest to God, I never thought we'd get to this point. It just seems like a dream. It just feels like at any moment I'm just gonna just wake up. You know what I mean? Because they want like knock that over. Evil Dead stuff from Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness. So thanks to eventually with Sam Raimi he told his story through his films, and now with Zack, he's able to tell his story, his trilogy of Superman's arc. It's becoming the Superman we know him as today. But for those of you who don't know, like, what's up with the Zack Snyder's Justice League? Why is it called that? What's going on? It looks cool, but what's the story behind it? For those of you who've been living under a rock or don't know the full story, here's what happened. Shortly, I want to say about a few days after BVS premiered in theaters, unfortunately, Zack's adopted daughter committed suicide. It was devastating. It was heartbreaking, but he pushed forward. He even tried to do massive films as much as he could um, of Justice League, but the Warner Brothers was like, no, we don't like this. And he's like, look, man, my daughter took her life. I need time to grieve. They're like, okay, fine. So they got Josh Wheaton to finish it. But to be fair, even though I'm hearing a lot of behind the scenes stuff that he was being very inappropriate to the cast members of Gal Gadot, Ezra Miller, and Ray Fisher. Um, I can't say for the actor who plays Aquaman. Jason Momoa, I can't say for him or Ben Affleck, but I know those three didn't see the good side of Josh Whedon. So those and his whole there's this whole hashtag with I stand with Ray Fisher. Apparently, he had a beef with Josh Whedon and abuse, and he's trying to like get this and this other guy you might have fired because of the drama on set of Justice League. It was a shitstorm to say the least. To put it mildly. Long story short. So hopefully, and there's evidence. He has receipts, as they say, to back up what he said is true. So it doesn't look good for Warner Brothers. But point being, a lot of it wasn't really Josh's fault for the most part, based on what I've heard. Because the bad mistreating the cast members, that was bad. But in terms of like the film, it was like he was like he even said he needed more time. But like, no, we want out by the holidays. We want it under or around no more than 2 hours. Maybe 2 hours, 1 or 2 minutes at the most. But I'd say no more than 2 hours. And we got what we got. At first, maybe because of the hype of it and the excitement of seeing of Justice League being on the big screen, I really enjoyed it. But then the more I rewatch it, and the more I find out that not only this was not Zack's vision, they barely used any of his footage and has reshot a lot of it. It just felt like a DC movie trying to be a Marvel movie. Say what you will about Man of Steel, BVS, Suicide Squad, Wonder Woman, Shazam, Wonder Woman 84, Aquaman, and Birds of Prey. They were their own movies. They were not trying to be something else. Those DCEU movies were their own movies. Whereas Justice League was trying to copy of the success of the Avengers. trying to be a Marvel where it should play out the strengths of DC. DC's popular because it's different. Copying, which a lot of people notice, is not going to help. It's still a good, it's not a terrible movie by any means. It's not the worst thing ever. It's definitely better than Batman Forever or Batman and Robin or Catwoman or Daredevil or any crappy, or Jonah Hex or The Spirit, but it wasn't all that it could be. It's more like a giant, like, disappointment. Because there were cool scenes and cool moments, don't get me wrong, but it's just, it wasn't Zack's vision. So, even though when I did a top 10 list for that year, well, yeah, it was 2017 when it came out, I believe, I gave it the movie of the year. If I had to read the list, I would say Wonder Woman was probably the best movie that year, because it wasn't Zack's vision. It was like the studio's vision. It wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Even looking back, you know, it was Zack's work, which thank God it's not. It doesn't really age well compared to Man of Steel, BVS, Watchmen, 300, Dawn of the Dead. Those, as I look back at those films that made me a fan of his, they get better with each watch. With this, like I said, it's not the worst thing ever. It's better than the other films I've mentioned, but it wasn't his work, and it wouldn't have been as good. It felt like they were leaving a lot out, and just because Zack easily builds movies to a next. It's like a big event, and you usually have the movies connect to another big event. Like BBS is hinting towards, you know, Dark Steppenwolf and Darkseid, but we never got that. With Justice League, with BBS with the Ultimate Cut you did, but with Justice League, you never saw it built to Darkseid. Like some hints, and Steppenwolf looked not awful, but just kind of generic. Like I've seen it before, where the new design looks wow so much better. I want a figure of it like immediately. That's how good it is. I'm hoping that at least maybe do like a re-release Funko of it or something, because I would buy that ASAP, and it just looks better. Darkseid looks amazing. The shots look amazing. No mustache Superman. Oh God, what made them think that was a good idea? Oh my God, it was just a disaster. And it just seems like, and then there was talks of like, no, there is a cut that he finished, but the studio didn't want to do. It was like, it exists. No, it doesn't. It was just back and forth, until finally Zack spoke up and said, no, it's real, and showed clips, images, even some footage, and then somehow made a deal with Warner Brothers and showed the teaser at I think 2020's like Comic-Con convention. I was online due to Code C. So they showed that it was real. And now the official trailer being released on Valentine's Day, it was amazing. It showed black suits, you know, Superman, showed new clips, new action sequences. It's gonna be rated R, which a lot of people like turned off. I was like, oh man, rated R is gonna be terrible. It's gonna be too adult. It's not gonna work. Believe it or not, it can. If you remember, I did a Justice League movie, Apocalypse War, I believe it's called. That was rated R, and that was probably one of the best Justice League DC animated movies ever made. If you want to see my review on it, go look up on my channel and see my review on that. I did a movie review on that movie. So it can be done if given to the right person, and I feel Zack's the right person. And now he's given the full reins to tell this incredible 4-hour cut. Though there'll be intermission, for what I'm hearing, especially whenever it comes to theaters, about 10 minutes or so during each, like, broke up to 4 parts. During like each part, to give people time to get popcorn, or popcorn, go to the bathroom, so that way, this is a long cut. But the fact that it's happening, it's just, and it was just amazing. Just you saw the new design of Joker, which looks awesome. Like I said, more nightmare sequences for Batman, more cool scenes with Cyborg, because like Cyborg felt like in the Justice League original cut, or the studio version, he was just there. When Zack sees the heart of the movie, now you see more scenes, playing football, doing more like having this giant cool like Gatling gun on him to like spinning around and shooting stuff. Like he feels like more of what was said being the heart of this movie. And, of course, Wonder Woman being badass, Aquaman being badass, Flash having a thing going using the Speed Force, and just it's just incredible. I cannot wait to see this movie where it's coming out March 18th. March 18th cannot come fast enough. I'm just so glad that thanks to you, the fans who willed this to existence, it's because of you it's happening. And it's not just that. I know as fans, because you guys have been speaking up and getting and voicing your what you want. You've been making things exist even before this. After my number, I'm amongst the minority. I felt that my number 9 was a good, Mega Man replacement. Capcom saw the need for Mega Man 11, and it sold over a million copies, and it was wildly successful. Mega Man 11 was awesome. So was like the Bloodstain, which is like a spiritual successor to like Castlevania, because for some reason Konami wanted to make dating games. He said no. People wanted new Castlevania games. They funded it, and now it was a big hit. Another example: Sonic had a horrible design, and it was redesigned by Sega themselves, and it was amazing, amazingly better than what was originally going to be used. And the movie ended up being a surprise hit. And now there's a sequel coming out, and I think around August or late summer of 2022. Thanks to you guys. So it's thanks to you, the fans, that's making this happen. That when you speak up, it goes to show that you voting with your wallet and speaking out have the power. And now, in the recent example, because of you, Zack Snyder's Justice League is going to exist thanks to you. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Of course, when that movie comes out, the minute I'm done seeing it, I'm going to do an immediate, probably like spoiler-free movie review, just want to gush about everything. I'll probably do maybe both, like a non-spoiler review and then a spoiler review, so that way for those of you who haven't seen it yet or not sure about it, you can like watch that version, then once you've seen it, see my spoiler review. So I'll probably do 2 videos to be safe. Yeah, one spoiler-free and then spoiler-filled. But overall, again, thank you so much for making this possible. The trailer overall was fantastic. Like I said, March 18th cannot come fast enough. And again, thank you. Thank you for making this a reality. From the bottom of my heart, thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright guys, I hope you had a happy Valentine's Day. Please be safe. And as always, please make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. As always, Rockingtheblade signing out. Hope to see you guys again real soon. Peace out. And have a great day.